Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So today we are reading Shri Vilapa Kusumanjali, verse 25. O Goddess, when will I make a stripe of sindoor, vermilion, on your part with a jeweled pencil that will make your hair locks so beautiful? O Goddess, when will I make a stripe of sindoor, vermilion, on your part with a jeweled pencil that will make your hair locks so beautiful? After he painted wonderful, playful, Makari fishes on Sri Radhika's breasts, Sri Raghunatha experiences the pain of separation when this vision vanishes from him. Then, when he experiences the flavors of devotional service again, the ocean of his bliss wells up again. In this way, it goes on continuously. Nothing in this world can compare to that succession of bliss and agony, which is always present in a lively way in the hearts of the Rasika devotees. It is as if the ocean of joy and sorrow is being churned, producing the reviving nectar of union and the concomitant poison of separation. The hearts of the loving devotees are constantly immersed in the ocean of prema, and the clashing waves in that ocean sometimes produce the transcendental agony of separation, and sometimes the transcendental bliss of meeting. The devotees are permanently inundated by these waves as they advance towards their Ishtade.
We can stop here a little bit because Raghunath and Anantadas Babaji were pulling us through their emotional words. They're pulling us deep in this ocean of emotions. So there's different oceans. Krishna is the ocean of rasa. Radhika is the ocean of Mahabhava, most exalted emotions, but also her devotees, her maidservants are also oceans of all these emotions. And they're very merciful that they put their emotions in the words so that we sadhakas, simple devotees, can enter in the drops of their all these oceans. So each verse is one ocean. Each sentence is one ocean. In the ocean, each word and syllable is also one unlimitless, boundless ocean in the ocean of the ocean of the ocean. So how this ocean is functioning, this is the ocean of love with different waves. Some waves are bringing happiness and some waves are bringing the sorrow. And the prema, pure love, transcendental love, has these two main characteristics that brings nectar and a little bit poison. And this poison is not like a poison in material world. It's also nectar. And Raghunatha Das Goswami is showing and opening his heart to us that we can relish at least a little bit of his relishment, of his visions. He doesn't have to write these verses for himself because he is completely drowned in these lilas, in these visions, but he also wants to do it for us because he knows that by listening his words, talking about his words, meditating about his words, the sadhakas will receive great benefit. And through this benefit, they will feel his sorrow and joy. Joy when he is with Radhika, and sorrow when he is separate from Srimati Radharani. And these two feelings of joy and sorrow has to be infused in the hearts of sadhaka. And the process of listening is something which helps sadhaka to taste the sorrow and joy of great rasika devotees. And this is the only hope for the neophytes, for the beginners, for the sadhakas.
Sorry for interruption. Could you please again put me the German translation? It didn't work.
Okay. We will wait.
Such a nectar you're sharing, Gauranga. Thank you so much.
No. Interruptions are very good. This is the nice breaks.
Yes. Harvesting a pause and tasting the nectar.
No problem. We will wait. It's okay now?
Now it's fine.
Okay. So we can see here the position of Raghunath, like a Rasika devotee. He is deeply merged in his raga, and then by the Radhika's mercy, he is entering on another stage of anurag. In the position of raga, strong attachment, strong feelings for Ishtadev, for Srimati Radharani in this case, devotee feels pain and great agony and great eagerness to attain Srimati Radharani. This is raga. And this kind of raga is helping devotee to attract Ishtadev, and then Ishtadev is answering on his agony. And this is what we call anurag. And we can see here that Radha and Krishna are also merging in these different levels of prema. Prema, sneha, mana, pranaya, raga, anuraga, bhava, mahabhava. So, but it's not only reserved for Radha and Krishna. Devotees are also swimming and diving in these different stages of prema. And because they are diving in these different stages of prema, they can, in their spiritual identities, they can serve Yugala Kishore or Srimati Radharani. No one who doesn't diving in this raga, pranaya, anuraga cannot serve. And it cannot be done in this physical material body. For that kind of service, we need swarup of spiritual identity. And from that kind of position, Raghunatha is praying with full eagerness and pain in the heart because he passionately wants to attain Radhika. This is the passion of his heart, not of his body, mind, ego, or senses. This is the passion of his heart and Bhavadeha, Swarup. And all of us, so many times we heard and read and we're talking about this kind of separations, which brings to meeting. Viraha brings to Milana. And we can notice after some times that there is two kinds of separations. There is one kind of separation is devotee who never had a darshan, direct darshan of Srimati Radharani. But still, because of mercy of Radhika's maidservants, he feels separation from Srimati Radharani because he is deeply connected with her maidservants. And some reflection of separation from their hearts are penetrating in the heart of sadhaka. So this is the case of the most of us, maybe not for everyone, but for the most of us. We also can feel separation. And through this feeling and relishing separation, we are showing and expressing our desire to attain Srimati Radharani. It is shortly to say. Many things can be said about this. And there is another separation from someone who already had a vision, clear, lively, direct vision of Srimati Radharani. And suddenly, when that vision vanishes, disappears, devotee manifests spontaneously in the heart his sorrow and separation to again have this kind of direct vision. So we can see here from these two examples that intensity of separation is different. Devotee who is on the perfect stage, who attain perfection, his separation is so strong. It's completely beyond all his bodily conception of life because he has experience. And so it's quite logical that someone who has experience, when this object of his experience disappears, he's crying. His separation feelings are so strong. And it's said that this crying is actually passionate desire of devotee who wants to again attain Srimati Radhika. And sadhaka, on another side, sadhaka who never had direct vision, by connecting his heart, his mind, through his Swarup, by connecting himself with such a person who already had such kind of desires, in his heart can appear this reflection of perfect Rasika devotee, and he will also feel some pain, agony, sorrow, and this kind of feelings will purify the mind, the heart of sadhaka. The more his mind and heart are purified, he is able to enter more and more and more in bhajan, in smaran, in dhyana, in deep meditation. So I just wanted to explain here, according to my understandings and perception and feelings, what I'm thinking when I'm reading this, when I'm listening and meditating, that this kind of separation is very important for the sadhaka and also the separation for perfect devotee, Siddha. And ultimately, both of these separations, soon or later, according to Radhika's desire, will please Radhika and bring the both persons in the position of direct service. Because we can see from the first sentence of Baba, Rasamai, would you be so kind to read us? Raghunath has direct experience, and he wrote it in previous words. And which kind of experience? Please, Rasamai, if you want first sentence.
The first sentence, yes.
Yes, please.
After he painted wonderful, playful, Makari fishes on Sri Radhika's breast, Sri Raghunatha experiences the pain of separation when the vision vanishes from him.
Who will not feel separation, painful separation, if the second before he made a seva of painting Makari fishes, very special fishes, on the breast of Srimati Radharani. And when that vision disappears, agony, pain of love, hankering, thirst will become more and more and more intense. Raghunath, like a tulsi, with perfume oil, he made the paintings of Makari fishes on the Radhika's breast. He is completely focused on his seva. And he exactly knows why he is drawing the Makara fishes. Not sometimes he's drawing the leaves, but he has some purpose why he is drawing the Makara fishes, and not with the color, but with oil perfume. But I will not speak about that. I just want to put very clearly example of someone who already had the vision, meeting with Radharani, and after that the vision disappears. So we need association of those persons who already have such kind of experiences, because their experiences, their strong feelings, anguish, pain, sorrow, will slowly enter in our hearts, purify the chitta, mind and heart, and bring us to the level of more attachment, more taste, and more deeper bhajan. So this kind of association is essential, close association for us. And Raghunath is giving us opportunity for that. And Ananta Das Babaji is giving us opportunity for that. And our beloved Gurudev, by explaining these different meanings, are giving us opportunity to enter in this ocean of Yugala Kishore pastimes, and to feel that we are missing them. If we feel that we are missing them, I'm pretty sure that we are on the proper path. And in the beginning, before he is starting to explain Lila, Ananta Das Babaji is speaking about this law, we can say law of prema. And the main law of prema is intense love, to give the pleasure to the lover, beloved, and automatically the symptom is that I always miss you. I am never satisfied. And even when I attain you, after that I will miss you more and more and more. And this is the waves which are clashing and splashing the heart of devotee. Please, if someone wants to add, Gurudev, finally I see you. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe? Radhe?
Okay. Yes.
Like this.
May I?
Yeah, it's fine.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Thank you so nicely. You explain Gauranga Sundara. I would like to share from my sadhaka level that mostly at the moment I feel the separation of the Vaishnavas. When I cannot serve with them. I feel very empty. Now we have such a nice also opportunity. We do service here together in front of Radha Mohan. I want to say it is also this one simple level. Maybe not such a high level, but I see also in life of Raghunath Goswami and Rupa Goswami that they were living with this agony in the separation of Nitai or Gauranga or their beloved, brothers, Sanatana Goswami. And also out of this separation, they had high waves of prema. So I just wanted to, I don't know if you maybe already mentioned it. I'm sorry, I came a little bit late. No, you didn't? Okay. So I just want to add that, or just like, for me, like I read about this high level of direct darshan, but I am just praying for this level. But what I can experience now is that to do service with the brothers and sisters and to be here in, Mongaraj Mandir in this association. And also when I go back to Wild West, then I miss all of your association. Or if I remember how we were together, Gauranga and Ramani in the Prem Mela. So these feelings are also like beautiful separation feelings that make the heart fond. Or when we think about any kind of service, how we were learning this Leela, you remember, Rasamoy, we did this Nityananda Leela and we were in ecstasy some years ago. And then this we always keep in the heart also. We always relish these moments when we can do service together. And even if I have these big feelings for direct service of Srimati Radhika, I feel that the service together and of the Vaishnavas is also, nourishing my heart very much. Because if we have the intimate relationships, I'm missing Mohini and Chakshu. I haven't seen them for a long time. We did not do kirtan for a long time. Then also some feelings come in my heart that, and then we know also that Srimati Radhika and her dasis are not different from each other. So she also will, I feel she will always give some mercy, even if I feel separation from the Vaishnavas, from Gurudev, from serving together. This is at the moment my desire to have these feelings, also increase the feelings and to focus on this, what is, possible for me at the moment. I just wanted to add this.
Very much, Sunitiji. This is the one kind of separation and separation from Vaishnavas, even if we didn't have direct service of Srimati Radharani. And this is the beginning stage, and also not beginning stage only, but this is the normal stage which is giving so much inspiration to continue.
Yeah.
So that's the reason we were talking about these two kinds of separation. Before meeting, direct darshan, and separation from someone who already have a darshan.
Yeah.
So this is different. Intensity of separation is not the same, and the result of that separation is not the same. So we desperately need devotees who feel separation. Because all these kind of separations will help us in our advancement.
Yes.
Yeah. Jayanandaji, I interrupted you or what?
No. So both of you, especially you, explained so nicely. I may not to say nothing. But so Suniti Didi, I just remembering one verse from, I think, Ramananda and Mahaprabhu conversation. So they're asking, I think maybe Mahaprabhu asking, what is most sad thing in this life? Or something like that. And then Ramananda say, separation of the Vaishnava, separation of like Rashika Vaishnava, separation of the great devotee or Vaishnava. That is most sad thing. So, Gauranga Prabhu explained, love is two component. It's Sambhoga and Viraha. Sambhoga is meeting and Viraha is separation. And some may ask, so I want only meeting. I don't need separation. Many devotees say, I heard, some devotees say, I like Radha Krishna meeting together. I don't like Radha Krishna in separation. Yeah, that's true. Very true. So Suniti Didi say, we don't want to separate from other devotees, especially dear devotees or dear Gurudev. But like separation is like kind of spice to increase more greed or hankering or to increase loving sentiment, like a Govardhan. So, and sometimes we understand, we together, at that time we don't understand so much. But if we separate, then we understand what is that devotee's qualification, what Radha Mohan's quality and rasa, or what Gurudev's merciful, what is good quality on that devotee or Gurudev or Radha Mohan. Even Radharani, sometimes Radharani is separate Krishna a short time, especially in Braja Lila, especially Nitya Lila, their separation is very short time. But still, if Radharani is waiting Nikunja, Mohan does not come, she's so upset and slowly distress and anger also sometimes coming. No, actually anger is later on. And then when later on Mohan come with a loving symptom with other ladies, she came a little late in the early morning, or and then Radharani start, that man is so increasing. Get out! I don't see your face. I don't want to see anything black. So Radharani become angry. And then Krishna was shocked. Why? She's so angry. Yeah, I want to do whatever I could, but all failed. So then Mohan is like completely, face become pale. Mohan's face is already like kind of blackish, but more pale. And then like head is like, down and so sad. And what I say, walking very distressed. Mohan live in the Kunja. But after some time, Mohan leave Nikunja. Then Swamini could understand, oh my God, Mohan came, but I'm so crazy. I said to him so harsh word. I hurt him. So what to do? And then Radharani's feelings more intense. Hey, Kinkari. Hey, Manjari. What to do? Please go to Mohan. Please find out. please make something to bring him. So this a feeling separation and meeting separation, and they separate. Therefore, our Manjari seva will start. Different seva is there. When they are meeting Sambhoga, at that time also we have seva. Also, their separation also another different kind of seva. More, one sense, intense seva. Because Swami is like crying, or so distressed. This only Manjari could console in that situation. So, in a material body, in Sadhaka Deha, we also feel it. And slowly we understand in spiritual body. And then in this spiritual body, also we are slowly could understand this feeling. So this is, love is not straight. Love is very crooked. Because separation is there. Also many different feelings there. Radhane has many feelings. Kira Kinchit, or different kind of Baba, 33 kind of Sanchari Baba. All this feeling, different feeling, because of sometimes separation, sometimes meeting, even meeting, feeling separation. This is kind of Mahababa, like say Madanakya Mahababa. So slowly we will understand this kind of feeling through this meeting and separation, and also our sadhaka deha. Slowly we are advancing. We could taste in the siddha deha. We are practicing. We are really following Gurudev's footstep and Gurudev's instruction. And this sangha also, we feel this kind of, Sambhoga and Vipralambha. Sorry. I want to say something, but I forgot. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So this separation in the Sajatiya Sangha is naturally appears when devotee cannot have a Sangha with those like-minded persons. And we can see in the examples of our acharyas how they, like Sunitiji said, they suffered because of absence of each other. And not even that, I just now remember one thing. They are so strongly attached to the words of each other because they know that these words are the same like those persons who already spoke these words or wrote these words. They're attached to their words. And we have beautiful example of Krishnadas Kaviraj, who left the body because the books of Goswami was stolen. Can you imagine? This kind of separation from the books of Goswamis, because for Krishnadas Kaviraj, these books were not only books, only letters, black and white letters. This is the premika, mahabhava feelings in these books. And it means that presence of Goswamis, especially Rupa Goswami, was so much established in his books. And if this lila we know, when those books were stolen, Krishnadas Kaviraj couldn't tolerate the pain of separation from these books. And he left this material platform. So it's not only physical association, and it's not only physical separation. When we are coming into contact with the Vaishnavas, we are coming into contact with their feelings, with their hearts. And if we make a contact with their hearts and feelings, then we will always feel separation from them, even when we are together. And we will always feel that we are together even if we are separate. This is the law of transcendental exchange of emotions, exchange of the love. It's not physical platform. And we have to tune our senses, tune our intelligence, tune our mind and heart to receive this kind of consciousness. And it will help us so much to overcome our conditioned state of life. And only they can help us. And they are manifestations of causeless kripa. Separation from acharyas, it means separations from everything what they did. Can you imagine that we don't have these books? Can you imagine that someone, burned these books? I cannot imagine. There is no love without separation. Separation is the sign of intense, true love, not empty words. And from these separations, seva is coming. Without feeling at least little of separation, pure seva, at least little of pure seva cannot appear. This is my understanding and feeling. So I like this so much because Ananta Das Babaji is speaking so much about that main sadhana for sadhaka is to meditate on separation of pure rasic devotees. And from that sadhana, all other sadhanas will be fulfilled. Meditate on I don't have this kind of separation because I don't have such kind of love. I don't have at all any realizations, but I want to meditate. And when I say meditate, I say I want to feel, merge in their feelings. And this is my sadhana. Ananta Das Babaji is saying, sadhaka has to meditate on the Raghunatha's pain. Because he already had realization. Then love, ruchi, rati, ashakti, rati will start to appear and appear and appear. Radhe. Please, before we continue on another part, because this is some kind of this separation is preparation. We can see it's preparation for meeting. It's tuning the heart for the meeting. Yes, Gaurachandra, now I see you.
So beautiful, everyone speaking. This with the books is so special because that time there was not many copies. There were no recordings. Now we have everything in our mobile phones and in the cloud. So if we have so many copies nowadays, we cannot appreciate that. But that time, it was handwritten by Rupa Goswami, and it has to be renewed because of the climate. Some devotees, again, they scratched it in the palm leaves, and they keep it like gold, the words. So when this got stolen, the original books, it's the same feeling like when Raghunatha is coming out from the Leela, like becoming blind. I could see and now I'm blind. Everything is darkness. The connection that Kaviraj had is through the words of Rupa Goswami when he reading that, the association. And Jayananda, he mentioned that in the conversation of Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai, Mahaprabhu asking what is most distressful thing in this material world. And Ramananda say, other than separation from Vaishnava, there is no distress at all. Meaning is I can tolerate everything. You can cut my arms, everybody die, no problem. But separation. But why he not saying separation from Radha Mohan is the most distressful thing? Because I have no direct connection. I need someone who connects me. The mercy of Radharani coming through her dasis to me. that is the sampradaya, that is the way the mercy comes. So maybe in the future I want to get feelings of separation from Radharani. But I only get that when I absorb the mood of someone who has it. So therefore the separation from the Vaishnava is the most distressful thing. And we are talking, we respect everyone. We think we are all Vaishnavas, and that is also true. But they're talking really about self-realized souls who are not part of this material world, like samsara davanala, like a rain cloud. The rain cloud is not part of this forest of material world. Only the rain can stop the forest fire. So, and the song of Narottam Das Thakur, Jaya Nilo Premadana, where is everyone? Advaita, where is my Kaviraj, where is Swarup Damodar, where is Rupa? Where are the associates of Gauranga? I am Narottam Das Thakur, I never met Gauranga. I need mercy of those who had this association. And Narottam saying, I will smash my head against the wall. So much pain I feel. So it's so precious. And it's very rasic. Separation is the beautiful feeling. I feel like that. Separation is sweet. Thank you. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Guruji. So beautiful. I think that everyone received the clear picture about process of bhakti, about proper mood. So thank you very much. If someone wants to say more, otherwise we can continue. Please, Rasamai.
In this verse, Tulasi applies a line of sindoor, reddish powder that married girls wear on Srimati's part. It is the service of the embodiment of ecstatic love. Tulasi sits in front of Srimati and puts the stripe of sindoor on her part with deep concentration, using a jeweled pencil with a steady hand. That sindoor shines like the morning red in the deep dark night of Sri Radhika's hair. Tulasi is amazed to see that beauty and says, Devi, when will that sindoor that I apply now with a jeweled pencil beautify Krishna's curly locks also? It may stick on his hair during some special love pastime you play. At that time, it may seem that the work I'm doing now will be ruined. But if this happens during your love pastimes, it is actually making my endeavors of making Krishna attracted to you a complete success. This decoration is not made for you, nor for me. Only Mohana is qualified to enjoy it. Blessed is that maidservant who can make Mohana mad after Swamini. Swamini independently experiences how Mohana alone is qualified to see her clothing and no one else. That's why one day she told her girlfriends in Rasodgara, he told me what's on his heart and he touched me again. He was trapped in the news of love. Night and day, he was thinking of me and crying his life airs out. Although he keeps his chest on my breast and his face on my face, and he constantly looks at me, he still feels as if he lost me. Tearing open his chest, he wants to keep me in his heart. He does not wear his favorite necklace around his neck, nor does he anoint his body with sandal paste anymore. With great effort, he attained a jewel, but he does not know where to keep it. He single-handedly makes bitter leaves with camphor and fills my mouth with them. He laughs and smiles and holds my chin as he takes the pan out of my mouth with his mouth. He dresses me, bathes me, and ornaments me, and ecstatically takes me on his lap. He takes a lamp in his hand to look at my face as tears trickle from his eyes. Holding my feet, he anoints them with footlac, and he binds my disheveled hair into a braid. Balarama Das meditates on this pastime. The song ends.
I just want to say very shortly, these words, these paragraphs, and this part of the song is for meditation. And this is example which the poet who wrote this is example of his own meditation. So it means that we have to apply this in our sadhaka lives. Not to read, to listen and forget, but to apply. To put these words to penetrate in all our existence and to see what will happen. Which kind of surprise, sweet, beautiful surprise will come. This is not the words just for the paper, for the book. These words are instructions for bhajan. Radhe Radhe.
Tulasi awakens all these sweet memories within Swamini's mind while marking her part with a line of sindur. Now, expert Tulasi holds a big mirror before Bhavamai, all emotional Radhika, and says, "Just see how I've decorated you. I have dressed you. But now I want to see my work spoiled by Mohana." Swamini is startled when she sees her own form in the mirror. Proudly she thinks, if even my undecorated body makes Shyam mad, what then to speak of this fully decorated body? How long before I can make my hero enjoy this sweet form of mine? When can I make him happy with this limitless, youthful beauty that knows no match in all three worlds? Such beautiful thoughts are even desired by the Lord.
Sorry. So here is very nicely expressed how intensity of love of Srimati Radharani and her selfless desire to satisfy Mohan in all circumstances and to satisfy him in all his desires. And this is the natural constitutional position of prema. Prema seeks to give the pleasure to beloved. This is the main reason of her existence. And Radhika only wants to satisfy Mohan. And Baba is saying in the end of this paragraph, such a beautiful thoughts are even desired by the Lord. Even Krishna wants to have this kind of desires, selfless desires. He wants to be completely merged in this kind of Radhika's desire because he doesn't have it in full capacity, full quantity. Even he wants to feel it. And finally, he is becoming Gauranga. At least to feel to some drops of this Mahabhava. So when we are talking about Radhika, we are not talking about ordinary girl. We are talking about embodiment of prema, of Mahabhava, embodiment which wants only to satisfy the object of her love. And Krishna decided to take her role, to see and to feel how it is to be like Radharani. So this is the reason which many times we were talking about that, why the Acharyas of Gaudiya Vaishnavas, especially Rupanuga Vaishnavas, never wants to disturb the mood of Gauranga that he is Radharani. And Baba is speaking this small paragraph. I say speaking because for me it's speaking, not writing. This small paragraph that we can just get some glimpse of pure existence and selflessness of Srimati Radharani.
During a particular pastime, he sees his own reflection in Srimati Radhika's breasts, and with an enchanted heart, he says, "May Shri Radha protect us," as she smiles when she hears Hari, who sees his own reflection in her shining golden breasts, telling her, "There are two beautiful boys visible on your breasts. Their luster steals the glories of blue lotus flowers, and they completely enchanted me. Make me your Saki so that these two boys can tightly embrace us young girls." Swamini reacts by saying, "Shyam, you are the young, transcendental Cupid himself. Is the desire to enjoy your own sweetness so strong?" And she thinks to herself, "How beautiful I am. It would all be wasted if beautiful Mohana could not relish it. Mohana's happiness is Radharani's happiness. She dresses herself with a strong desire to make Krishna relish it."
Radhe, it would be very nice if Gurudev can give his commentary on this particular lila.
His voice is very bad, Gauranga Sundar.
Okay. It would be very nice if Gurudev, if it's possible, can give the commentary on this paragraph in small lila, but we are not forcing. Yes, Gopinath.
Yes, Gopinath. You can hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Gurudev is really struggling with his voice these days, so he's very much listening and relishing. You can feel it here. Thank you so much, Gora. This is really beautiful what you're saying. But he's just with the voice. It's very hard for him to speak.
Yes, we understand. Okay. Then I will not speak.
No. You're his voice now. You're his voice.
No. I will not speak about this paragraph.
Okay.
Sorry, Gurudev. Radhe.
The address, Devi, simply touches the heart. Unfortunately, I am unable to speak with her. Why don't I desire to speak with her, to whom I was introduced long ago by my Guru? Although I have a desire to speak with people that I am just newly acquainted with, what kind of a devotee am I if I don't get any response from her, although I am repeating the words of the Goswamis? Surely, if I would purely repeat and practice the words of the Acharyas, she would respond.
Radhe, okay, sorry. So we have heard here golden formula for attaining desirable goal. And this golden formula is actually speaking, listening, meditating on the pure words of Acharyas. But it's necessary also to purely repeat these words and purely listen these words. Then this formula will bring success. And we sadhakas we have opportunity to practice our purity, to attain our purity by repeating, and also we can say listening the words of Acharyas. And how we can purely, in a pure way, repeat these words by speaking always aware about our own spiritual identity. Speaking from Swarup, listening from Swarup, meditating from Swarup, worshipping from Swarup, then the heart can be slowly but surely purified. And this is, as I can see, this is the golden formula for sadhakas. And Baba is speaking before that. He is saying, Avai, what's going on with me? I'm always interested about so much other things. And I put all my heart in the conditioned state of life. But just to purely repeat the words of Goswamis, not to imagine our own words, our own feelings. Because by repeating their words, their feelings will be infused in our hearts. And we have to have Shraddha in that process.
Radhe, Gauranga.
Yes, Didi.
So beautiful. I just wanted to add a little bit that if I cannot do this, I'm always coming to the lower levels because that's where I am at home, honestly. Don't mock at me. It's serious. So if I cannot repeat the words, if I cannot remember the verses or the words, how they are speaking, then Baba is giving example how I can lament and hanker for this. And that is the stage before that. Just wanted to add this because if I really want it, but I can't, at least I can desire it, I can cry for it, and I can beg my Vaishnavas and my Gurudev that they will bless me with this, coming from manovritti, the platform of mind and senses, to Chitta Vritti, the platform of the heart and our spiritual being, our constitutional position of my soul or my eternal Swarup. So that I just want to add, because why is Baba giving this example? It's not his level, but he is giving these words. I am just not speaking to Swamini. Why am I so impersonal? And I remember many classes when Gurudev said this, you have to speak to her and not only wait that she will speak to me. And I see also now being in Vrindavan with Gurudev again, and many things are developing here from waiting for Swamini's answer. And that is like a process. And I feel Gurudev is doing it. I don't feel how he speaks to Swamini. I don't hear it. But I feel that whenever there is any, let's say, something to decide, some decision, or what should be the service of who, Gurudev is always giving it to Swamini. And then he says, wait. And then when he gets the answer, when he gets some inner, inspiration, then Gurudev will speak. But before that, he will not just like me, I'm always blah, blah, blah. Because I'm so much an ego, I always think I have to give an answer because I forget that, that middle part of Swamini. Just for my purification, I say that. But I can just say this, I feel this so much in Gurudev, waiting for the answer, putting out the question, putting out the prayers, putting out the desire that, oh, Swamini, what do you want now to happen with this Dasi, with this situation? And I like it because Baba is giving the same example. He's giving this lamentation. I am still in the external so much. This is my position now, the sadhaka. I'm still talking about this and that, but how do I speak to Swamini? How do I put everything in her hands? How do I speak to Gurudev? How do I put my life in his hands? Because he is Swamini's Dasi and my direct, let's say, older authority, or not, the word is stupid maybe. But he's my older, Vaishnava, my older guide, my older navigator. So I learn also in this way. I just wanted to shortly add this. Is nice.
Thank you, Sumiti. Yes, because Baba is saying here, we should purely repeat the words of Acharyas, but also to practice. He said, surely if I would purely repeat and practice the words of Acharyas, only repeating is not enough. But if I practice what I speak, then it's a proper following of Acharyas.
Yes.
This is not learning philosophy by heart, by mind, and speaking. No, practicing from my own Swarup. And when I go out of that, as quickly as possible, come back. And this is the process which we have to practice. And we need the Shraddha in these words of Goswamis, and we need the Shraddha, faith in the practice which they are recommending. So repeating the words and practicing the words has to come together. And observing my own consciousness, and if it's something wrong, they come back on the flow of repeating and practicing the words of Acharyas. There is no other way.
Wow. So can I little bit talk, Gauranga? So Gauranga Sundara Prabhu is very nicely talking and very high level also. And I remember one conversation with Gaura Govinda Swami Maharaj This is not high level, but maybe some devotee may, what to say? Benefit. So, everybody stressed, Shastra stressed, Sadhu Sangha is very important. So then one devotee is asking question, how can I discriminate who is sadhu? Because sometimes, you are sadhu, he is sadhu, he is not, not sadhu. Sometimes, of course, everybody is sadhu, one sense, but one devotee asking, so who should associate real sadhu? Then Gaura Govinda Swami Maharaj said, you cannot eye to see sadhu because you have many covering there, so many ego. And then he said, listening, hearing from sadhu, then you could understand from your heart. Because we are thinking, Suniti did say, we are thinking, we are watching this kind of manobriti or material eyes. Oh, he is not nicely clothed. He is very poor. He is living very dirty place. We think like this. Judgment. We have tendency to judge. But if we hearing, then that sadhu's words penetrate our heart. So that's Gaura Govinda Swami said to answer the devotee. This is interesting. So if we hear from real Rashika Vaishnava, from Rashika Vaishnava like Gurudev, then that word penetrate our heart. Then we beyond manobriti or bodily consciousness. Also, yesterday I mentioned a little bit. And so we did Madhukari. Then Gurudev is saying, we need to bake. We need to bake roti. We need to something to eat. This begging is important. That's Gurudev's word. Also, we feel we have to beg to Sadhu or beg to Swamini. Hey, Sadhu, oh Gurudev, I'm missing this point. I need your mercy. I'm begging. I came here. I'm begging from you. In front of Radharani, we have to beg. Oh, Swamini, I want to serve you. I want to please you. Please give me your mercy. Please give me your feeling. So I learned from Gurudev. Begging is so important. Sometimes we just in front of deity, Radha Mohan. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, today's dressing is beautiful. That's also very fine. Oh, today's Radharani is so beautiful. Nicely dressed. That's also good. But also, begging also. And then, we begging Madhukari. Then, Radharani mercy come through the Brajavasi as a form of food. And everybody understands this food is not ordinary food. This is spiritual food. Especially Radharani give us this food. And every devotee understands just tasting. Oh my God, we never taste this kind of, taste. Because begging means we have to be very humble. We have to give up false ego. I have so much ego, but try to beg, then become we are in position of very humbleness. So at that time, we can get some mercy. That Gurudev teaching us how to beg as an act of Madhukari. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Jayanandaji and Sunitiji, both of you, thank you very much. This is the practice. Begging is the practice. And when Gurudev told Suniti, speak with Radharani, tell her something, and wait her answer, this is a practice. Begging is the practice. Praying is the practice. And if we approach with the full faith, then the heart will slowly will be purified. But with full faith. And if I don't have a full faith, and certainly I'm not that one, I want to associate with those who had more faith than me, who had more taste with me, and I want to serve them. And this is the practice. This is sadhana, also bhakti. To go around, Govardhan, like Jayanandaji so nicely was talking yesterday about their parikram and madhukar. Yeah. Because this madhukar is madhu, is real honey, real nectar, which is coming from Vrajavasis by the mercy of Radharani. And if we are not on bodily conception of life, we can understand that. And if we are on the bodily concept of life, immersed in our bodily consciousness, then we have to be very patient, not arrogant, but very patient, and humbly wait that this kind of consciousness appears in our heart. Begging is a practice, but with proper mood. And Jayanandaji so wonderfully yesterday shared. Actually, he gave prasadam, which he and other devotees collecting in that madhukar, he gave to us. And we have to be aware of this gift. We are here in Europe, in Japan, in other parts of the world. But we receive through his words, through his sharings, we received little of this madhukari prasad. But we have to be aware of that. If we are not aware, then we will not have a benefit. Sorry to say. He gave us his heart, his realizations, and devotees who have been there, I don't know. And this is Vaishnava prasad. And the words of Goswamis are prasad. And it's not theory. It's prasad. Thank you, Jayanandaji. One more time. I cannot speak. I cannot stop. If you want to share with other devotees, because yesterday were there just the Japanese and few our Western souls. Maybe you can share shortly, I don't know what's the time, that other devotees receive these sharings and your experiences.
Maybe time is short, but I briefly explain.
Please.
By your request. So usually now I'm not so strong, and so usually we do Govardhan Parikrama by auto rickshaw many times. But this time Gurudev was thinking my ego is so strong. And then Gurudev suggesting, hey, this time you go half parikrama from Kusumanjali to, the kind of Jati Pool, near Jati Pool, Govardhan kind of Makaravinda. And then, yes, Gurudev. And then Gurudev was one condition. Noontime, you have to do Madhukari. Other devotee also should do Madhukari. And because to Govardhan Parikrama also devoted request. So I try to fulfill their desire. So which place do you want to go? Oh, I want to go Kusumanjali, Manashi Ganga, Haridev. Okay. I can take you. And then we went to Govinda Kunda, but we little slow, even though we start 8 o'clock. But about Govinda Kunda, already 12:30. Then I was worried. Oh my God, now time to do Madhukari. But I don't see any house because, Govinda Kunda, about Govinda Kunda, after Govinda Kunda is not so house. Oh my God, what to do? I little bit worried, and little meditation, where to Madhukari. And then one small hut there. One Baba is sitting. And then, I don't know, unknowingly I approach Baba. And then like a little, kind of, pay respect to that Baba. I did not say anything. And Baba understand. oh, you need madhukari. Ah, yes. Here, you take it. And then 5 chapati and some sabji. And beto, you sit here. You eat here. Yes. All 11 devotees sit. And personally, I divide small chapati and small sabji to distribute everyone. Everyone also shocked because Baba is so poor. Like kind of small hut. Maybe I don't remember, but maybe made by, like maybe cow dung or maybe something. Looks like very poor, but he is so kind-hearted. So, and we are almost crying, Then we still walk around too. And then I was thinking, oh, this Nrsimha temple there, this is a very nice sea. We could see Govardhan Hill. So let us go, but the darshan time may be finished because nearly 1 o'clock. So little hurry. Then we went, but the curtain was closed. Oh my God, this is finished. Then somehow the pujari came out. Oh, you late. Now sleeping time, but you can have it. And he gave us darshan and a little talking. And then we see Govardhan Hill, this upstairs, very nice thing. And then I start asking to pujari, hey, Baba, actually, my Gurudev's order me to do madhukari. So I don't know this place so much. So where should I go? And he's thinking, oh, maybe this direction, this is a house there. You may go. And then that pujari was thinking, just a minute. You just wait. I have something to give. Usually I don't have it, but today we have some roti and some dal. And then he brought dal and roti. Very small number, maybe three roti. I don't remember. Maybe 3-4 roti. And then he distributed roti. I distributed kind of dal. And then he's very kindly said, you must be hungry. Could you wait 30 minutes? I can make khichuri if you like it. Then, we are again melting, Oh my God, Brajabas is so kind. But I little worry because I did not go to the house because madhukari means usually not to go to temple, go to house. I little worry. Oh, I'm very, very sorry. So we have to go to the house. Maybe next time, babe, And then we went to house. And then I went to near the road. Door is closed. But I'm asking, Radhe Radhe, Baba, Radhe Radhe. And then I'm coming from Madhukari and Roti Koro. And then inside one man is coming. Oh, you are doing Madhukari. Okay, 5 minutes. Wait 5 minutes because I think he has no roti at that time. Wait 5 minutes. How many you need? Because he saw our member, 11 people they made. They saw, he saw our people. And they said, yeah, if we could 5 or 6 roti, it would be very nice. And he tried to make, actually his wife come and she was doing, like a dough. And she's making. And then I asked some devotee, you may go to this house. You may go to that house. Please go, try. And then other devotees, 2-3 devotees go, maybe 3 houses they go. Each house they're so kind. Give them roti and sabji, sometimes another thing. And other devotee invited inside. So to invite inside me, it takes time. So we just collecting, from another devotees. We collect, okay, we eat. We go to little, shadow, peaceful place. Let us eat. So maybe 8 devotees together. We sit and whatever we collecting, we offer Radha Mohan mentally. Okay, then I distribute it. Just to sometimes one chapati and chapati, broken, this piece and little sabji, little dal like this. So we are distributing a small amount each person. And then we ate. Then devotees like, just getting this roti and crying. And again eating, crying. Devotees say, I never eat this kind of taste. Oh my God. Many devotees eating and crying, eating, crying, eating. Then at that time we understand, wow, what Gurudev's mercy is there. Gurudev kindly broke, to break our ego. And Gurudev is saying, if you go to Madhukari, your ego will be finished. You need Madhukari. Then even Gurudev said, my grandfather, he was a king. Still he's doing Madhukari. This best practice. Then finally, we realize it, doing Madhukari. And then time become little late, nearly 2. And then other devotees has decided, we want to bathe Radhakunda. Yeah, we have to go. Otherwise it become dark and become very cold. Then we went and everybody bathing Radhakunda. Then we did a little bit parikiram. But at that time, taxi driver calling us, hey, what they're doing a little late. Come. Yeah, we go. And then we walk around, Radhakunda parikiram. Then finally we approach. And then one temple distributing Khichuri Prasada. Then one Goswami invite us, come, this is Nityananda Baitak. You must come. So we are little hurry, but yeah, Nityananda Baitak, we have to go. Then everybody go. Then he said, everybody obeisance touch your head in the lotus feet of Nitai. Without Nitai's mercy, you cannot get Mahaprabhu's mercy. Without Mahaprabhu's mercy, you cannot Radha Krishna's mercy. Yes, the true. We did. Everybody do. Then Pujari said, good. I can pray for you. Your love, your prema, day after day will be increased. Thank you. And then he brought us to take prasada, prema prasada. This prasada of Radha Gopinath and Nitai, Gauranga. So we took this prasada. So we feel, original Guru, Nityananda, you kindly bless us to destroy our ego. And then you kindly accept us. We feel it. Then we go back and we explain to our experience to Gurudev's. And Gurudev will be very, very happy. Because, we did Madhukari. We follow his instruction. And everybody is crying. And he understood our feeling. So this is our experience. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Janandaji. Thank you so much for sharing this prasad. But you share prasad also, but not only that, you brought us on this parikram because you gave us through your words and experience and practice, you gave us the chance to be with you, not yesterday, but today. And this is the power of words. If we properly listen, they can brought us like an arrow in the middle of the spot and in the middle of the nectar. And sensitive devotee even can relish these rotis from Jayananda's mouth. So we need to change the consciousness and to relish. This is not philosophy, like our beloved Gurudev is saying. No. Relishing is not philosophy. It's not advanced knowledge or whatever. Simply Vraj mood, relishing. Thank you. We embrace you so much, Jayanandaji.
Thank you.
Radhe, Radhe. Radhe, Nanda. Thank you so much. I also came with you, Parigram, Kusum Sarova, Govinda Kund, Radha Kund, Nityananda Baitak. So nice, thank you. So nice experience, Madhukar. Yes. What is our ego? That we think we understood already something. That is our ego. Still is there. But we don't understand anything. They wrote in Sanskrit. Can we understand that? No. They wrote in Bengali. Can we understand that? No. Somebody translated. Can we understand that? No. We reading hundreds of comments. Could we understand something? No. Gurudev has to explain the comments of the acharyas, of the translations, of the original books. We understand what Gurudev want to say? No. Still we not understand. There are the fruits, but we cannot eat the fruits. But mother is coming and cutting the fruits, putting in our mouths. But we have no teeth to eat them. We spit out again. So mother take in the mouth and making small pieces and then putting in the mouth. But baby still sometimes, then mother takes spoon and put again. We are so fallen. We need to do Madhukari. I'm speaking to myself. As long as we think we already understand something, we have still big ego. Thank you.
Radhe Radhe Go